Oh, dude, no, don't do it. Oh no. I forgot.
Gotta sing.
Oh, I forgot it.
Getting to know you.
Oh, no.
Getting to know all about you. Come on, everybody.
This is wrong.
Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me.
Yes.
Haven't you noticed? Suddenly we're all bright and breezy because of all the wonderful and new things we're learning about you here today.
Yes,
everybody.
yes.
What's up,
Micaal.
Yo!
Yes, Steven. Where's my gun? Here somewhere.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
My special effects are down.
I'm sorry.
I have these backup effects.
That's wrong.
Micaal, get it right, you guys. I want you to practice that because it's part of being international. You know, we seek to educate you and inform you.
Yes.
And when you have folks that originate, you have black folks of all shapes and sizes as part of our milieu.
Yes, it is.
I'm
So,
glad.
Micaal
The man.
Stevens here is our guest today. He is Mr. Real to Real. And let me tell you a little bit about him. I love to read these little intros so you can understand about a guest. And then we're going to get a chance to spend some. But let me just tell you. Micaal Stevens won Best Short Honorable Mention at the International Film Festival, Manhattan, in October 2013 for his documentary, Mr. Real to Real.
Yes.
Stevens has been in multiple national commercials, movies, award-winning films, and was awarded the Gold Medal of Excellence at the Park City Film and Music Festival in Utah for his role in the short film Lifted. He was part of the cast of the film Anita Ho that won Best Ensemble Cast at the 2013 Asians on Film Festival. Mr. Real to Real documents his amazing journey from the streets to entertainment. Donnelly Heising of the television show Ion Entertainment won a 2013 EOTM award for segments with Stevens and filmmaker Mark Savage. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our guest,
Big ups.
Micaal Stevens. What's happening, dude?
Peace and love. Peace and love. Everybody out there in internet world, all my peoples, everybody, peace and love, man. Just be thankful for today, man. It's people always, you know, that's one of my favorite quotes that you kick with the about those that, you know, mine don't really matter.
Well,
oh yeah,
thank you.
That's been one of my mine for a while. Yeah.
Well, you were the man. You know, this is it's really interesting. We love to meet folks on the go doing things like yourself because there's not as many examples as people might think.
Not at all, man.
But you know, rather than first of all, in order to give you just a full view of what this man has done, let's take a look at his acting reel. And Micaal can give us a little narration if he wants.
Here to protect you now, so I think you should step forth before you get dealt with. Or if you know what's good for you. I'm a thug.
Yeah, that's MTV right there. That's just Mr. Real to Real in action. That's a character actor. That's just somebody, man, that took an open call in '97, man, and just ran away with it. You know.
Wow. I remember that commercial though.
Yeah, that was a 4-year run on that. That's Dale Earnhardt's commercial right there.
Yeah.
You know, this is work. This is hard work.
Getting a deal meant you brought something that was
finally the cranial pressure causes death.
Yeah, this Spike TV right here.
Making it look exactly.
What? We hustling, so what? Everybody, this ain't nothing but weed money.
TV show coming out.
I go with you, boss.
Yes, boss. You know that we're dealing with that. That's the Red and Meth show.
More money, niggas, right now.
Ice Grill.
Right now.
Big time film.
Ready your weapon. I'm ready. I'm Papi Chulo, mucho guapo.
Sister right there. She's from Lost. Done a lot of films. This is a big time film, The Historian Paradox.
Good for me? With your fancy clothes and your proper talk?
No, I didn't say it was too good for you. I just want you to leave me alone.
When they casted for this, they wanted a Latino, but I went in and read for it anyway.
Oh, cool.
Shorty right here acting like
Yeah, you gotta go for it.
But she really ain't.
Please.
Well, I heard the lady ask you to leave her alone.
This actually has won several awards. It's called The Historian Paradox. Dion Hyman was a director, and we brought home some awards with this one.
Big ups, man. Respect.
Yeah, this is a major.
Ow, man, let me go. That's my arm.
Stunts right here. One of my favorite scenes.
I'm going to give you my homies. I'm going to come back. I'm going to jack you and your broad. Fake ass James Bond.
It's a new television show. Be on the lookout for it. Called The Collectors.
This one I am waiting for.
Yeah, it's The Collectors. That's my man ER in there with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And this punk ass nigga
Independent film called Julius Holmes.
Banged him. 3, 5, 7, like it was nothing, and rolled out.
More stunts. Doing what I do, man. Representing. That's Mr. Real in full effect. Shaft right here.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
John Singleton in the building. This is shot right here on Crenshaw and Rodeo. The New Money Twins. Representing always. Adidas commercial with Kevin Garnett.
What? No! No!
Independent film.
No!
Another indie. You know, just constant work. I don't turn down nothing.
Smart.
You know, whenever the work comes, I'm on it. It's a good film right here too. I was left for dead in the woods, and his sister found me. It's serious. I love seeing my work.
And there's about 50 people.
Good job.
Oh man, we going in. Oh, this is beautiful. Wait till this film comes out.
And I'm telling myself, I'm like, yo, Shelf.
Oh, I enjoyed this thing.
Oh yeah, this the one.
Yeah, this is the one.
I mean, anybody stupid enough to jam up Pooh Bear is really not using their brain to begin with.
Ain't no cross.
This is the gold medal of excellence in the Park City right here. This is called Lifted. This is what you talked about.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is a scene from it.
18th Street.
Yeah, we snatched the gold medal excellence with this one.
I don't care about no Air Force One cops, man. I'm out here getting this money. First come, first serve.
This is Mansour's show on Spike TV, one of the top shows. They rerun this a lot.
Finally, the cranial pressure causes death.
Baby.
Ghetto Physics right here. This is something y'all need to check.
Okay.
This is a good film.
Your pimp eyes looking at
Ghetto Physics is official.
Right. What's up? You trying to get our asses locked back up again or something?
Julius is home. Compton. West Side in the building.
That was
Everybody,
That was
give
it.
up right there.
That was it.
There we go. There we go.
Yes,
Right
sir.
on.
There it is.
All of it. That's it.
It's going down.
Now, Michael.
Micaal. He's not yours, he's
Yeah,
mine.
that's right, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Get that mine. You know, it's interesting. You have quite a story here.
Yes, sir.
Take us back, my brother. Take us back to where it kind of became relevant for you. Tell us about those early years before you got into doing what you're doing today.
So it's like this. It started for me I'm from Roosevelt, Long Island. I'm from the home of Dr. J, Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
You know, I seen Public Enemy go from, you know, a garage band with only 198 to a phenomenon. I mean, you know, I've been blessed. You know, I tell people that every day because I'm 43. You know, I don't hide my age at all. Like I actually throw it around. You know, and so I was blessed to come from I believe that last era. So basically, I was an all-star in sports in Roosevelt, Long Island, but unfortunately, I was from, you know, a single mother home at the age of, you know, about 6th grade. So sports kind of went down, and hustling became more relevant. So I became a hustler, and my sports dreams went down the tubes. So after being incarcerated multiple times, I came home in '97. And I made an oath to myself I wasn't ever going to go back, and went to an open call for a film, and I actually went to the open call, and reluctantly I retreated out of it because I felt that it was a trap.
Now let me get this right. You had been in jail for how long at this time? After this, had you just roughly had you been
from 1985 or 1986 until 1997? I had been incarcerated in prison, not jail. I went to prison 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 times.
Now when you got out, when you said you weren't going back, what was the process? Was it just that the situation was so bad there, or did you see yourself changing as an individual? What was happening to you at that moment?
I was actually sick and tired of being incarcerated, because I did my time in the South. See, everybody that gets incarcerated, some people go to jail, some people go to prison. I was incarcerated in Columbia, South Carolina, so I didn't like the incarceration because of the COs and because of just the whole lifestyle. It just kind of got played out. So in 1997, I was just tired of being locked up. I mean, I had a seed, but that wasn't stopping me. It was me that wanted to stop me because honestly, before I got out the 4th time, I told myself the night before, I said, man, they've been locking you up for almost 10 years of your life. They already got almost a dime out of you, and that's crazy. And I said they can't cash in on me no more. And that was a conscious decision I made, and that was in 97, and I haven't been in trouble since. Yeah, of course.
So when did you start thinking about the whole acting film thing? When did that kind of even come into this picture, dude? Because I got to make that connection from you in the pen to acting, because that's not like a natural jump there.
Well, it really is, because being from the crime world, we're expert liars, we're very devious. We're very, not really in a not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. It could be several things. I'm just saying, being from that world, you just tend to, you are an actor. So it was I always saw a film and said, I can do this. I've always said that, but basically it just happened overnight. I heard about an open call for a film. And
what was the call? What was it? Was it like looking for Big Brother who's gonna be tough, or what? Like what?
It was actually like this. Yo, you think you got what it takes to be in the entertainment business? Well, Hype Williams wants to meet you. New feature film. Boom, 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 boom. And it was like a hot radio commercial that jumped out.
Now, it was on the radio.
It was on the radio.
So you just heard? Okay,
I know, on the radio. It's no problem. Yeah, no.
Wow. And so you said, I'm gonna go over here and try this out.
Well, since you pulling my card, I got pulled to a nightclub from one of my friends, one of my main mans. He said, "No, you going out with us tonight." So I went out with them, and I was gonna go with some young ladies to go with them. They were intoxicated. So me being the good guy I was, I said, "Nah, y'all can't drive. I'm gonna take y'all home." And it was as simple as this. We went to take out a CD to put another CD in, and a song came on the radio that we didn't have on CD. So we listened to that song, and right when I went to put the CD in, the commercial jumped out in the car.
That's fake. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's serious. The commercial jumped out inside the car.
Yeah.
And inside of a car with 3 people in the back and my main man inside the front. We all had a sincere moment, which is odd for New York brothers. That's from our type of branch. They was like, yo. Everybody's stunned for a moment, and one of my friends in the front seat, he said, "Yo, man, you can do that." And then my boy in the back seat said, "Yo, man, every time I see a film, I see you." And then my other man was like, and I was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this." So I went to the open call, and that's how it happened. One open call, and I walked into it, and I looked around in it, and I told myself, you know what? This is a trap. They don't want no actors. They trying to lock up real brothers. And I walked out of there, and a sister by the name of Jackie Brown Carmen. If you put 5 women in front of me right now, I couldn't tell you which one Jackie Brown Carmen was. But that sister was my angel.
You know that name, huh?
Because you know why? Because she came outside after me, and she pursued me. and she grabbed me by my wrist and she said, "Excuse me, I thought you was auditioning." And I gave her the runaround like, "Nah, I was just bringing him. I brought my cousin. I tried to blow her off. She wasn't having it." And she was like, "Look, brother, if you keep doing what you're doing, you know where you're gonna go, and you probably been there before. And if you really keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna go somewhere you can't come back from." And when she said that, a chill went through my body, and I just froze. And then I went back in there and I auditioned and I booked it. And that film was called Belly. So from that, so from that point on, from 1997, from that open call for Belly until now, I've been doing film, TV, and commercial because I made a conscious decision and I made a sacrifice.
You did the right thing, brother.
Man,
yeah.
big up.
You know, you
Big
gotta
up,
look at
man.
stuff like that and say the universe was speaking for you. It gave you opportunities, and you happen to take advantage of them. But just the fact that that moment in that car, and you just happen to be switching
CDs. Just that simple.
Wow.
Just that one commercial, one radio commercial, and we never listened to the radio. Never.
Wow. Wow.
Everybody take a look right here at the graphic that we're presenting. There it is, Mr. Real to Real.
I have the poster inside studio too.
Oh, there's the poster. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up to you in a minute. I'm gonna bring it up to you. But see, the story's so dope that I didn't want it to stop. It had this synergy going on. So Mario, continue. I'm gonna bring it up.
Now, it's one step to becoming an actor.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge step.
Yes, sir.
With no acting classes, I assume.
None. None.
So tell me, how does one then progress on to at least even attempting to be a filmmaker?
Well, it's a natural transition for strong actors. Strong actors. Like, I tell people all the time, character actors. Like, people ask me, I say, well, if you're not a character in real life, like just amongst your family, friends, and amongst public, then usually it's not gonna usually work out for you inside of the business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that it's really easy, and it's really not. So basically, usually strong actors, because for so long I've been working on films from '97 until now, independent films and big things, and I've always said, well, can I do it like this? Or from what I did in the audition, because when you go to an audition, you're there with, sometimes it's only 8 of us are gonna get it out of like 800. Sometimes it's only 1 out of 800. So you gotta really do your thing. So you gotta take that chance. So basically, doing improv, like getting their line, because sometimes you can stomp on their lines and it's cool.
Right.
Sometimes you stomp on their lines and it's like, yo, what are you doing? Are you a nut? Like, you just took away from everything we got there. So you got to know. We got to just know when it can happen. So basically, for years and years and years and years of making them rich, or for years and years of me doing it my way, and then them telling me, no, that's not the way it goes down. We have to do it this way. But then when the film comes out or the TV show comes out, the way I did it showed. So it's like, okay, and just, tired of them just getting me. Like, I mean, I've been in scenes before in films where I went to cut, and everybody off camera, producers was like, no, just go. And I'm like, it was like, say anything, just keep going. And I'm like, and then, so it's like a lot of things, I just got tired of getting played out. So I was like, you know what? It's time for me to start doing my own thing. Because I've been a character actor from day one. See, a lot of actors can't be character actors.
That's what Micaal.
He's not your Kel. He's mine. Micaal. He belongs to me.
Micaal is Steven.
Yes, Micaal.
But take a look, and I get it, and I'm still trying to understand you stepping forward, because brother, here you are. Are you directing here? Yes. Everybody, take a look at this picture, because I want everybody to notice my man doing.
Oh no, I'm not directing on this one. This just right here is a film I'm in. That's a film I'm in.
But you still. So how did you get it unto yourself to try to take on actually making? I got how the motivation, but you didn't know how to do that. I mean, you just saw him just by being on the set. You started picking up some techniques and getting your camera.
I've been on the set since '97, sir. I mean, it comes to a point where it's like,
Hey, but a lot of people never learn. We meet people all the time who never pick up a camera, do anything like that.
Because they scared.
Oh,
they need to go buy a dog. They need to go buy a dog.
Well, tell us how you step forward into making the film, Mr. Real to Real. Tell us how that. Now we know what motivated you,
right?
But how did you actually get started on that bad boy?
I worked on Entourage for one week.
Okay.
Which was the show F-O-R-E, which was with Tom Brady. And I worked on the show for one week. I had been a fan of the show in its first season. I worked on it in like its 6th or 7th season. So I only watched it the first season because I'm like busy being a dad. So I worked on Entourage, and then I saw the show Shameless. Actually saw the show Shameless, and I was just like, wow, it's just time. Like I have to do something with my thing. So I told my people I wanted to shoot a pilot. I said I want to do a pilot, and they thought that couldn't happen. There was no way that pilot could happen. So I basically got forced to do a documentary. I said, well, I need to do something to put my story out there. So I said the best way would be to do a documentary. So I started reaching out to a lot of cinema photographers and camera people that I knew and production companies to help me. And I knew it was simple because I know I had been a fan of documentaries. I saw the documentary Bastards at the Party, which with my man Bone. Right. So I had been a fan of documentaries. So I knew from being a hoarder of pictures and film and thing, I knew I could do a documentary. So I just said I'm gonna do a documentary because I've seen so many of them, and whatever I put my mind to do, us as people, black folk too, but us as people, we have a way of really doing our thing. So I didn't take no. I just said I'm gonna do it, and I did it. I just did it. I just said I'm gonna do
impressive.
It. That's it. I said, and I said I know what I need to do. I said this is what I did. I said let me imagine I'm pressing play. Now what do I want to see? And that's how I actually came across with the whole project.
So you're able to recruit a team here and get everybody ready. I mean, writing wise.
Well, I did all the creation, the development, the writing. I did everything on my own because it was my autobio documentary. So it was no problem for me to tell my story. Because see, again, what I'm saying, you're pulling my card. I got to a point as an actor where I said, damn, I need to take off right now. So I wanted to put out the documentary for a few reasons. To put myself out there as an actor, because I always work for different producers and directors, and they say, wow, I wish you would have been around to read for us. And I'm like, man. And I have an agent. I had the same agent for like 7 years. But every agent ain't cool with every producer. So if I don't get the read, I don't get the read. Right. So I said, you know what? I have to gambit my way around this. There's something I have to do to get to these people. So I said, let me do a documentary, and it puts me out there. I also wanted to put the message out there for my Malcolm and my Martin, because me as a 43-year-old brother, when the whole situation happened with Trayvon, and the whole situation happened with the like young brothers that was in Florida, I wanted to put my message out there, because I feel like our youth needs some mind food.
Yes.
They need to know how to act instead of react.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been there before. I've been in Trayvon's shoes. I've been in them boys in Florida at the gas tank shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was just my time to get my point across, because people don't know I've worked with every rapper and every entertainer that there is. So kids flock to me because they'll never meet T.I. They'll never meet Jeezy. They'll never meet Will Smith. But when they see me with them, then I'm them to them.
Well, it's inspiring. I mean, I'm inspired. First of all, you say it so easily. You say it so easily, which I guess is one of the things of successful people. But I still find every one of those steps amazing that you had the guts. Because, like you said, we say the same thing to people too, but they don't do it. They don't try to make the film. You went on and made it and did it, and every step you step forward.
Oh, but I got so many no's. I mean, I beg people. I even went to I even went to words with people. Like, you're not gonna help me? Like, I'm trying to put a message out. Like, yes, this is about a few things. This is a message. This is a message to show the world. Look, I went from bad guy to good guy because I got tired of being the bad guy. Because I know that the bad guy gets you nowhere. You know, being, you know, I tell people this all the time. Let me tell you why I have no friends. Let me tell you why right now. You're either God or you're devil. That's it. Meaning in your ways and actions, and meaning in your thoughts and everything. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it's what you stand for and what you strive for. So if I see you slipping and I'm like, yo, you know, I'm not co-signing that. Because I mean, I can't. Why would I co-sign nonsense? You either God or devil, A or B. That's it. God is kind, God is loving, God is pure, that's it. And people tend to want to bend that, and they want to put it just like the same way people say, why are you so happy? I say, because I'm living. They say, well, I say, what do you mean? Don't you understand how many people died today? If you just turn on the news, your local and your world, you will see how many people are messed up. And people say, oh, nah, man, but still. Hello? Did you just hear what I said? Somebody's doing 10 times worse than you every day. When you at your worst, okay, your lights are off. Somebody else is homeless. Okay, somebody else is homeless. Okay, well, this person just, I mean, you can go on forever. And if you don't get that, and if I have to bang that with a sledgehammer in you, like, so that's just it. So when I tried to do this documentary and people wouldn't help me, and I mean to this day, it's the same thing. I say, yo, we conscious people. This is a message for our youth. You know, this is a message for like our youth to learn, to see the sacrifice. It's not about the film and TV and commercial. It's about the conscious decision I made in '97 to say I'm not going back to the block. People always ask me, how did you make it? How did you do it? And that's what I tell them. I didn't keep 1 foot in Hollywood and 1 foot in the hood. I kept 2 feet in Hollywood and I turned my back on the hood. And that's it. And if you don't make a conscious decision to do it, it's not going to happen. It just won't.
How did you get, I mean, to get to that point involves such a spiritual kind of growth and transformation, and considering where you were coming from with the troubles you had even as a youth and then ending up in the pen, where did your spiritual connection to motivate you, where did that develop? Because you did that during times of trial. Because that's obviously what fueled you, because you're so robust in your conviction. Where did that, what do you remember of that connection? What was it? What kind of connection, that spiritual connection, that made you even come to those philosophies? Because that's deep, brother. I mean, that's just not the everyday, you know what I'm saying? And that obviously reflects you. It obviously helped you get here.
Yeah, I'm on a mission. Basically, growing up in New York, I grew up around the 5% Nation, which is, you know, the gods and earths. And I also grew up around, the, you know what I'm saying, the Muslims, as far as Farrakhan.
Okay.
So at that time of my life, I was in my 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years. I was in my molding years. So I was able to see truth and able to see good health. I was able to see a lot of things, good and bad. So when I started growing up, I started seeing the difference between good people and bad people. And I knew the only way to successfully get by in life and to live harmonious was to do the right thing. Because I had seen too many examples of wrong and right. And I saw people that lived right and how they were in balance and in tune. And I saw people that lived wrong and how they were out of balance and they were not in tune. So I saw so many examples around me. And then I saw where the light hit me in '97, which was just like it just woke me up. And I watch the news every day. I see the tragedies going on around the nation and around the world. So I said, how can I not be? So it was something where I forced myself by just seeing so much death. When you see people die in front of you, from crime to natural causes, to when you see just so much, and when you're conscious of what's right and wrong, when you get conscious in your heart, it's just like we can cut the mics off right now. You need help. You need help moving. I'll go help you move. You want to go help? You need help clean the yard? I'll help you clean the yard. I mean, it's just like it's like whatever. You know, it's just like, and then people like you, brother, and people like brother Vic, people like y'all, it keeps hope alive.
No, you keep it hope alive.
You know what I'm saying? Because
you keep my hope alive.
I'm about peace and love, man. Freedom, justice, and equality. You know, that's it. Harmony, man.
So what's going to happen now with Mr. Reel to Reel? What's the plans for? Where's that going now?
Oh man,
2013 winner.
Oh man,
best short, honorable mention. So now what's up? Where are we going?
Okay, so now we're in the process now of finishing the post production on the feature.
Ah, okay.
So we did the short. I mean, we shot the feature. The feature got shot. You know, it's shot. Feature is done, shot. But we only cut a short because of, you know, me learning about filmmaking. You know, Crash 101. You know, I got to the point where it just wasn't as simple and easy as I thought it was. So now we're in the process of finishing the feature, and it's as simple as this. The feature gets finished, the 90-minute cut, and I'm Master P with it. I'm all over with it. I'm out the trunk with it. I'm out the trunk with it because of the content. You know, the content. Yes. The content is official. The content is official. So I'm all over the place with it. And while I'm all over the place with it, meaning everywhere, I'm gonna say, hey HBO, hey Cinemax, hey Showtime, who wanna play? And then if they want to play, I say, okay, I'll holler at y'all later. And then I'll go talk to some other people. And then I'll come back and say, hey, HBO, Cinemax, and Showtime, you know what them other people did? Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. I'm trying to be loyal to y'all because y'all have raised me. I've had cable since I've been 12. So I owe it to come to y'all. But if y'all gonna be playing, I got a bunch of other people that's gonna holler. So we taking this short to a documentary, that documentary to a pilot, and that pilot to a series.
Now, let me ask you
wonderful.
Everything is about timing. I always have this thing they say, you know, right time, right place. I said, you right time, right people. Mm-hmm. Right people right here in the room. Okay. and I always said that because you can be around the time of things, but people ain't recognizing or not recognizing.
Right.
So to me, do you have the patience? Because maybe the journey is still just beginning.
Oh, I mean, you have to have the patience because as much as I'm persistent, I mean, you have to have tough skin. I mean, in life, as an actor, as a person, like things are just not going to happen the way you want them to. So yeah, I'm pushing, but I mean, it took me a while. I mean, but I have to be patient because I've been impatient. Right. Like just like he said. Right. I didn't want to say it, but he's like, "How you so spiritual?" Because I've been the damn devil. That's why.
That's how you know you
to the 10th power. I handle everything with my damn hands and my feet. What? You better. Hey, what?
You know what? That's how you get chosen. See, I agree. That's exactly. Hey, that's the truth, though. Yep. Because to me, it is a choice.
Yeah.
You know, when you get to this point in our lives, sometimes love brings you to that right to the edge of that cliff where you have to make a decision.
Oh, totally.
You're going to be God or devil. Like he said, it's not that you're perfect, but where are you going?
Right. What's your offense?
Yeah, are you trying to be something or are you just giving in to the force? Everybody, go check out our guest. He's got, search his name. Micaal Stevens, Stevens. He's on Facebook. He's on YouTube. He's on IMDb.
Google, everything.
Everything. Go take a look at him. Support this project.
Yes.
It's amazing. We're going to get him back. And let me tell you, brother, I can say this truly from the heart. Anything I can do with whatever limited resources, we'll be glad to lend our support.
Yeah, I'm here for that. It was
everybody.
Yes, all day.
Micaal Stevens. Wow. We're gonna